Shake it up, shake it up. Hi guys, wagwan. Welcome back to my channel Reads by Ray. And it's that time again. Can you believe it? Like it was just yesterday that we were doing April TBR. Oh, is it May already? 5 months into the year already. That's crazy. Seriously, that's so crazy. And honestly, guys, I don't feel like I've been making progress. Like I have, but I haven't been making progress. My TBR list is still very long, and I'm partly to blame. I won't lie, because I add I add about 5 to 6 books. Maybe not my physical TBR, but to my ebook TBR, I add, yeah. And then I'm a part of 2 other book clubs apart from my own, and that's 3 additional books per month to my TBR. So yeah, it's a bit crazy, and I don't know. It's stressing now. It's stressing because I want to read them all, but yeah, there's no possible way that I can read them all at this point unless I just cap it where it is at, and any book that the book clubs pick, if I don't have it, I just don't have it. But yeah, that not gonna work for me. Yeah, I don't know about that. But anyway, guys, we are back again with the back again. My favorite time of the month, picking that TBR. Last month we picked 7 books. We ain't doing that this month, okay? We ain't doing that. No, we ain't doing that this month. This month we're just gonna stick to our 5. We're just gonna stick to the 5. Honestly, guys, 7 books. Mind you, I've read them and some, but it just felt very pressuring, I think, to like, okay, I want to wrap up the month. These 7 books have to be read because I want to wrap it up. When it was 5 books, I wrapped it up very easy, and then I never feel pressured. But yeah, so we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that this month. Period. Okay. So here we are with our TBR jar. I'm actually hoping that we get something so interesting that will just open up. But guys, before I actually pick out of the TBR jar, I'm gonna include you. So I would like you to help me to pick the first book of my TBR. I have 3 options, and I would love if you could help me to pick. Guys, make sure someone help me now. I really need help. Alright, so these are the 3 books. So the first book is In Every Heavy. That's the Jamaican coming out. We put H by everything, and where H is, we leave up the H. And that we do. So In Every Mirror She's Black by Lola. Then the second one is How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps Her House by Cherry Jones. And these are all books that I really want to read. Like, I really want to read them, but we're gonna include you guys. I'm gonna get to them. Anyone that's not chosen, I'll get to it eventually, but for right now, we need to know what we are pick, right? This one is Yinka, Where Is Your Husband by Lizzie Blackburn. All of these books came highly recommended. I've seen a lot of persons talk about them, and then in my book club we read Caribbean and African authors, and I do believe that eventually at some point we'll get around to reading these books, because I believe that they are all, if I'm not mistaken, they are all, I think 2 of them might be African authors, and then 1 is Caribbean. I think this one is a Caribbean book. Yes, I think Cherry Jones is a Caribbean author, and Lola and Lizzie, they are African authors. So very excited to get into these. So guys, let me know in the comments which one should I read. Seriously, which one should I read? Okay guys, so we're gonna dive right into picking the TBR. Let's shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up. Alright, and we're back. That was a bit much. That's crazy. Okay, so the first one is a pink one. If I got this in the last video, I'm just gonna discard it. Read a debut book by an author. Oh gee, I know the book that I'm gonna read. I don't even have to ask, okay? Okay, so the book is Mistakes We Never Made by Hannah Brown. And Hannah Brown was, here she is, so beautiful. And she, I believe, was on The Bachelorette, yes. And this is her debut novel, Mistakes We Never Made. And it's a romance novel. She came highly recommended by Abby Jimenez. It speaks about Emma Thompson can sum up her situationship with hot as hell romantic red flag Finn Hughes in one word: almost. You know, I saw a post that said that almost is the saddest word to exist. Yeah, because it's like we almost made it. We almost made it out. Yeah. Sad, eh? Okay. So, see, they almost dated in high school. They almost hooked up after college. They almost took things too far one magical night. Their whole story is one series of almost and nearly. And now they just kind of can't stand each other, like at all. Ain't that crazy? But this weekend, one of their mutuals is getting married, and Emma and Finn will have to pretend they don't remember how disastrous it was the last time they were in a room together. And it goes on. We get the idea. You know, enemies to lovers. But really and truly, they were kind of lovers before. So, yeah. So that's the trope. Excited to get into this one. Okay, so the second one, or second book on our TBR. I'm not gonna shake it anymore because that that was crazy. Guys, I kinda want a yellow one. So okay, let's pick this one. Alright. Where is so long? Book with title. Where am I talking? Book with title starting with first letter of last name. Alright, so my last name begins with a W. So it would be a book with the title starting with the first letter, which book with title starting with W. Okay. Alright. Guys, can you believe that the only book that begins with W on my physical TBR is this book? Where Dogs Bark with Their Tails by Estelle Sarah Bully? Yeah. I don't know. Oh, so this is a Caribbean book. Well, is Guadeloupe in the Caribbean? Because this is set in Guadeloupe. Is it in the Caribbean? I'm gonna check. But yeah, so this was done in Guadeloupe. Maybe it's a Caribbean, but French Caribbean. Yeah. Looks interesting. It looks clean. My book is clean. Yeah. So this is our second book on our TBR for the month. I'm excited. Yeah. The third one now. We're halfway there, halfway through. Right? And because I got a pink and picked a yellow, I'm gonna pick a green. Because I have no clue what is on these. Okay, this seems like a very big one. Alright. This one says book with location in title. Book with location in title. Okay, location, like a place. Alright, let's see. Okay guys, so I checked and I did not really find any book with a like location, like a Miami or a Europe or you know, anywhere like that. But I found this one, Nicholas Spark Dreamland, and I'm just gonna take it that this is a location, right? And I'll use any excuse to read a Nicholas Sparks book. And this is actually one of the newer books on my TBR. And yeah, I've been looking at an excuse to read it. So I'm very excited about this one. So we are gonna read Nicholas Sparks Dreamland. So we're on to the fourth one now. And yeah, Alright, let's blind pick this one. I really hope it's not one that says like start a series or something, you know. I don't, why this looks so big? No, this can't real. No, no. This is why them say me have goat mouth, you know. This cannot be real. Guys, read what this say. Read what this really say. Start a new series. 3 to 5 books. 3 to 5 books. 3 to 5 books. Talk truth. Seriously? That's crazy. Oh my god, that's really crazy though. But honestly, I don't necessarily have like physical book, physical series books. I have one or two, but like I have the physical book, like one book out of the series. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do a physical, you know, because I don't really have full series. But no, 3 to 5 book though. Okay, guys, so I'm still shocked. Like, what? Okay, so we have an iPad, and I'm going to go into my Apple Books because I have some series there that I've been meaning to start. I have not some, I have a lot. So I think I'm going to start from the beginning, from where I, okay, let's look. Series, this is 3 to 5 books. It cannot be a 2 book series. I think I don't really want to do romance. I think I am going to, and I think I'm going to do this one because it's a series now that I want to watch. And yeah, it's not romance. I can't kind of put romance on parts. I've been into thrillers now, so it will be, I'll put it on the screen. It will be A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I said murder, so it's a 3 book series. You have that book, then you have Good Girl Bad Blood, and then you have As Good as Dead, and they're all by Holly Jackson. So there's a series out, just one season, and I want to watch it, but I don't like watching movies or series, but if they are based off a book and I know that it's based off a book, I don't like watching it before I read the book, because then I'm not gonna read the book. It's just honest truth. Okay? It's honest truth. I'm not gonna read the book if I watch the series already or the movie already. So yeah. So we're gonna do that one. That's crazy. I was like, oh, let's do 5 books. And then wham! It's like yeah. That's crazy. Okay. So we're gonna pick our 5th prompt, but this will be our 7th book. Yeah, because the series is 3 books, so that brings us up to 6 books, and here we are at 7. And I said I wasn't gonna do 7. It's like the universe is laughing at me, like jokes on you. Okay, that's fine. So I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say what I don't want, because yeah, what might not reach me again. Keeps in my mind. And then remember that you guys have to pick a book for me. So really and truly, it's like our 8th book. Okay. Pink. Book with title that has over 25 characters. 25, that's like a long name. 25 characters. Okay, this one is very interesting. Guys, you know what's crazy is that I saw 2 other books that had like a long title, and when I counted it, it came up, one came up to 21 and then one came up to 23. And then I stumbled on this one. The Theory of Not Quite everything. And we're gonna count the characters together. So no no say I not cheat, me I cheat, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is a character. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I never do bad in a school. I can't count. Yeah. So we're gonna be doing this one by Cara, and I don't remember what it is about. Okay, let's read it. It says meet Art and Mimi Brotherton. Devoted siblings and housemates, they are bound together by the tragic death of the look here, them did something death of their parents. Mathematical. Look how me just talk about mathematics. Well, me should have known that's some mathematics thing. Like seriously. Anyways, mathematical genius Art relies on logics, while Mimi prefers to follow her heart. When Mimi decides she needs more from life than dutifully tending to her brilliant brother, she decides to look for love. Art is amendable, but the arrival of Frank, who breaks all Art's mathematical principles for how Mimi should go about her mission, tests the siblings' relationship. Despite Mimi's growing feelings for Frank, something about this perfect man doesn't quite add up, and only Art can see it. So, brother not like sister, boyfriend. Okay, sounds interesting. I think I might like this one. I hope I do. Okay, so that's the 7-8 book. Yeah. All right. So let's recap. So the first prompt was read a debut book by an author, and for that one we'll be reading Mistakes We Never Made by Hannah Brown. Then the second prompt was book with title starting with first letter of last name, which is W. And so we'll be reading Where Dogs Bark with Their Tails by Estelle Sarah Bull. The third prompt was book with location in title. And so we'll be reading Dreamland by Nicholas Sparks. And the fourth prompt, how can I forget the fourth prompt? Like, seriously. Start a new series, 3 to 5 books. And so we'll be reading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Yeah, that series by Holly Jackson. And then for the fifth prompt, we have book with title that has over 25 characters, and we'll be reading The Theory of Not Quite Everything by Cara. So that's our physical TBR for the month of May. Remember to drop in the comment the book out of the 3 options that I gave you, which one of them I should read. I want to read all of them, but I want to pick for me which one I should read first. Guys, make sure someone pick, pick for you. Please. May I beg you? Oh God. Like, a girl got a beg, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in once again to Reads by Ray. And thank you guys for tuning in to my monthly picking of my TBR. Love you guys. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. Peace out. Bye.